this game, the buried dead appear very much as people, and they ask in quiet but threatening voices. They want to know things. What can you tell them?
What do they want to know?
Anything.
Can tell them what's happening outside.
I'm gonna tell them about the resemblance between the ornaments that the man up there had on his clothing to that of a necklace that we found on an island.
They will explain to you. The Hawkseers have been seeking after forbidden things, and they find them, of course. And we are. He says there are things. Let's see. The ghosts are not wise. They are just ghosts. They are just dangerous. Yeah, but they will tell you that they will tell you the story of the Hawkseers in their quest to find the knowledge before time that they had discovered a little bit about, and that it is, yeah, that's all they can really say. It's interesting. There's a story behind the body you found, and you will learn the story.
Right.
Okay. So I will write that story someday. It's in the back of the book, or it's a spin-off or something like that. Okay, so then anyone else?
Do we all need to share?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I tell them that there are godlike creatures rising above.
When you describe the situation, the ghosts say it is we must fade, we must retreat deep into the earth. Yeah, the ghosts are not pleased with this. As far as they are concerned, they are going to take their secrets with them and descend so far. The best way for a secret, they need to bury everything. So they seem to want to kind of include you in this. Pressing around. These are people. They look like people, and they are walking with you now in this place back here, which is a rough. You are in an unfinished rock now. You are in caves, not in a room, and the ghosts there are more of them and more of them every time you look. Standing there speaking, and so very creepy, of course. And so
I try to convince them that we fought that thing before, that we have a chance to fight it again if we can get.
What stopped it the first time?
How could it?
With what? This one?
Yes.
It's your gnome.
Oh, is my gnome back?
Yes. This gnome? And you feel the presence of your gnome is now in the earth around you.
I love my gnome.
I know. Yeah. This is the right place to get it. So, that's one thing. And they will tell you one more. You and those like you to combat law. Only chaos. Only chaos can fight it. The other gods cannot, unless they ally with chaos. The ghosts are starting to fade. One of them looks at you.
Oh, spin a yarn about some fearless adventurers that tried to save the temple from the deity outside, and now we need help to get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm. More or less what
Yeah.
more or less what you have been talking about. It's not too much of a lie,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. They see through it anyway. Whatever isn't true, they know. But that is the main thing, is that there is this thing has an element rune. Not the element rune is light. The only form rune that it has, they give it a name. It is law.
I would like to ask if they know how to defeat this thing.
Only chaos.
And a lot
On
more
the
of it.
camp.
Your body developing the chaos features
Yep.
is actually the universe trying to fight this thing.
I say, don't worry.
Make a chaos lore roll right now.
I don't have. Is that cult lore or?
Well, cult lore for you. Yeah, you're a chaos cult.
Let's see if that actually works. Nope.
Oh, okay. So you might want to find a priest to talk to.
Yeah.
Or someone else with a better role.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are trying to food me? Right. Okay. So that means, I think, that you all have to
But they were talking about getting rid of some information and they wanted our help. What's happening with that?
this.
Okay.
Let's see. We shall have a power attack on you. Your power is 15, correct? Okay, so that is 65 or less for me. You don't have to roll. It fails. You have stood up to these ghosts and will retain your memory of the events of infinity, etc.
Just wonder whether that is good or bad.
You, on the other hand, have been hit, and the memory, the details of the runes and the metaphysics and everything become fuzzy in your mind.
They don't even move better off.
Exactly.
For better.
Oh, so that's what they
Same
wanted
thing
to
for
get
you.
rid of.
At last, they clean your mind, not the way that it was going to happen, that would rip out many of your memories,
Okay.
but they make the memories dim and dim, so that you can't quite remember what was so interesting about all of that.
I get some rest now.
And against a 12, correct?
But I got 7 left. Because
That doesn't. Well, that's okay. Yeah, they're going to hit you anyway. So, okay. So, and again, you guys are somewhat cured of your contact with infinity. You had cured yourself effectively with the help of your god earlier, but you remember it.
Bad memories.
I know. Yeah, I was going to say it was kind of
love that.
that's the dice have played us a nasty game here with the one person who wanted to really get rid of it. Okay. Not bad though. I kind of like it. Skava's becoming a very deep character in some ways. Okay.
At least so far it doesn't hurt me.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think we are set for tonight.
Yeah.
And I wish I had managed to get out. And Rohir never got a chance to really get after you guys and really.
I like it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't.
No more
really,
no more fighting rune lords
really,
for a while, right? That's the idea. Yeah. Let's see. You made some skill checks, correct?
Yes.
No.
No, you never got to roll a skill.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I never
Great.
got that
Your
chance.
strength is going to be a little tricky. Right now, the thing to do is to try to.
Above 85?
Yes, correct.
Nope.
Okay. You get one for your. For the roll you made, I believe the hand-to-hand
Yeah.
combat, right?
And
Skala,
it's
you did the
30,
hand-to-hand.
so.
You succeeded
50?
with the hand-to-hand.
Yes, I did.
Uh-huh. So you
Well,
succeed.
on a friend.
Yes, that's okay. Go ahead and roll.
Great.
See if you roll above.
So I get to get above 30, 56.
You do.
So I
Goes
do.
to 35. Okay.
I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get more
No.
skill rolls in for you guys. Well, that's because you didn't go run to attack anybody. So.
No.
Well,
That
who needs improved skills when we can stay alive?
Yeah.
Well, that's
well,
perfect words for this moment, actually, because
What
that's
to
why you
say?
get no charisma for this particular adventure.
Destroying a temple.
No, this particular adventure is not going to go well in terms of no decrease or anything, no bad reputation or
Well,
anything.
at least
But this
I
is
don't
not a
think we make
triumphant return like it was before. So
You can't always win.
We
That's right.
didn't make it worse.
yeah, but I will say that's where we stand. So
I'm happy with that.
okay, I think that for future purposes, we have developed a fantasy world far past our original notion of just fighting a few things in a dungeon. And now we have a whole metaphysical cosmology, we have different cultures, we have... So it's time really to kind of go back to make the characters into a little bit more than they were. Helma has already done so. I have received some interesting emails about all sorts of backstory and things, family trees, and so on. And so the next step is for both of you to take a look at your cults.
Yes.
And Jovan, of course, now is a bit of a mystery. William, you and I should maybe get together at some point. And I have not written up your cult yet, so it's hard. But we will talk a little bit about some ideas I have and some ideas you have. We can build the setting a little bit more. And we can also perhaps talk a little... I need now to have a little bit more freedom in the group for you to decide where you go and what you do. This kind of drop you into an adventure situation is fine for playing a certain way, but the characters are strong enough, you have your own ideas now, and it's time for you guys to start directing your fate a little bit more.
And I thought the night was already scary.
I mean, you guys don't have to be like a little hero band that goes everywhere. Maybe we should talk a little bit later and have a little session about the identity of the group and things like that. And maybe I need to come up with some setting ideas that give you options about that. So
I don't really see that anybody's going to get home
well,
anytime soon.
a lot of adventures are like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Once you're started, you poke the wrong nest.
Yeah,
I'm starting to find out.